This lesson is about birthing positions. I birthed in a whole different childbirth trend. We didn't have any choices. We stayed in bed, couldn't eat, couldn't drink. We lay on our back, feet in stirrups, had episiotomies. Birthing positions were not talked about. When I gave birth in 1982, that had all changed. So why and what had changed? Well, first of all, the new birth advocates of the 70s and the 80s started to say things, rightly so. Women shouldn't birth on their back with their feet in stirrups. That's the convenience of the obstetrician or the doctor. There's no gravity. It's best to birth with gravity. Now, what they said was traditional women squatted at birth. Now, I've spent a lot of time in traditional communities, not about birth, although I've shared these skills. Women in most traditional communities don't squat. They sit with their legs in front of them or off to the side, curled up underneath them. Some cultures do squat, particularly in Southeast Asia. They squat with their knees in front of them. That permits the muscles that run from your sit bone to your sacrum, which 99.99% of us have no familiarity with, are open. But if we squat, like the pictures have, with our knees out to the side, those muscles tighten. So in a squatting position, it can be very hard for the baby to move the sacrum back and then come down and around the pubic bone like it has to do. And when birth advocates advocated that we get off our back, they put us in a semi-recumbent position, which was sitting on the sacrum. Most of us don't understand that the baby has to open up our bony pelvis, and it is the sacrum it pushes on. The pubic bone is here. It doesn't come down like that. The baby comes down and comes under the pubic bone. And in order to do that, it's pushing the sacrum out. I don't have two hands to do this. So the baby's coming down like this, and then the pubic bone is here, and it comes down under the pubic bone. So when we're sitting on our sacrum, we're closing off that space. That's why women push so hard and break blood vessels in their eyes, or they lift themselves off one buttocks, but then they're tensing up, or they lift both and they're tensing up. There's a video here that will help you understand how your baby responds to positions and how the top part and the bottom part of your body need to be well aligned, and how positions are different from a birthing better viewpoint than they are from the charts that you're seeing. You want to think about your baby, your body, the positions that you are in. So how do you know that you're in a good position for the baby? Your labor is progressive, and your contractions will get longer, stronger, and more intense. So if that happens to you, stay in that position. Don't try to move away from the pain. If, on the other hand, you're in positions where your contractions don't seem to be progressive, they fade away, then move into a position where those contractions are longer, stronger, and more intense. You don't have to like this experience. You just need to get through it, and you'll get through it better when you have skills.